And welcome back to Pokemon Platinum! On the last episode, we were wandering around this lovely Eterna Forest with our friend Cheryl and her Chansey. Either way, let us continue up this beautiful path. Alright, only like 20 seconds in and I run into a battle. Either way, Koopa leveled up, so... Poor Bloodsuck, I miss you already, but that's okay. Alright, Koopa's still technically the lowest level, so I'll keep her in the main party. But hey, we're almost out of Eterna Forest, and the nostalgic of Viridian Forest is finally starting to wear off. And a random green shard is there. But again, I will explain shards later, because they actually can be very useful for having our Pokemon learn specific... Wow, I'm actually out of the forest. That took a lot less time than I thought. Oh, there's the exit! I'm so relieved we finally got here! I would have never been able to get through this by myself! Thank you so much, China! This is my token of appreciation, and you get the Soothe Bell, which is actually very useful for evolving Pokemon that have to do with friendship. So remember that if you ever have, like, a Bidoof, which actually I do have. So yeah, you will eventually meet Cheryl again, but in kind of a different circumstance. And with that, we get to the other part of Route 205, and there's not too much here. Up in the grass here, there should be an item near the top, or not. And you know you get to the main route when you run into 5 million Bidoofs. Ugh. Okay, Bidoof scared. Very scared. Kazooie poisoned. Hope have antidote. Antidote, please.
Oh, that's the poison.
Oh, thank God.
Through his body. The Pokemon crying out in pain. Save me, Richard. Or rather, Pokemon name, Pokemon name, Pokemon name.
Pretty much. But either way, we had an antidote, so we're safe. So, I don't know...
His pale witch's powers, the player concocted an antidote made of the finest newt testicles.
You're just picking berries, fortunately.
Yes, so that doesn't matter. But...
That's just a euphemism, really.
Yeah, so I have two of my friends kind of here speaking once in a while, which they may be when I'm recording. One of them has to be Grandosco, and the other one doesn't really have a YouTube account, but that's okay. There's some few trainers down here if you want to just fight them. But, by the way, if any of you guys actually know this, I randomly ran into a Bidoof at night. I don't even know if that's possible, so if any of you actually know, comment down below, but apparently it is in Platinum, but I don't know if it was in Diamond and Pearl. But, okay, so I have a strange feeling that this fisherman here is going to have a team full of Magikarp. I don't know why, but since the first Pokemon he picked out was a Magikarp, I'm having a very sneaking suspicion about it.
Actually, in Platinum and changed it.
But there's still a full Magikarp trainer. There isn't anymore?
Nope, he only has one at like level 25.
Wait, this one used to have all 6 Magikarps? No, that was a trainer later on. Maybe it was in this area, I don't remember. Goldeen! Well, I guess that's fairly new, but, you know what? Shocker's an electric type. I think Shocker wants to go and shock all of these guys.
That Goldeen's non-existent mammalian tits off.
What?
Well, Goldeen's a fish and doesn't have boobs.
I suppose, but, oh, anyway,
The only two things that can attack are the lungs and the tits.
Oh, there's gonna be interesting recordings from now on, I can tell you that much. So yeah. I really hope I find this Magikarp trainer somewhere, just so I can start ranting, because apparently I love to rant on stupid things, like the biker on the subway challenges in Black and White, which still doesn't make sense to me! And once again, I'm ranting about it. Well, not really ranting, because if I was ranting, I would take the next 5 minutes of this video to actually talk about how much I actually do hate the trainer, and why the heck they would use that kind of mechanics, but... You know what, now I kind of am ranting, so I'm just gonna shut up. And we fight Fisherman Andrew. Wait, this might be the Magikarp trainer! Oh my god, am I fighting the Magikarp trainer? Why am I getting so excited that I'm fighting a Magikarp trainer? But it seems like every single Pokemon game since, even from Red, there was always one fisherman who always had 6 Magikarps.
One gigantic moron whose prodigious stupidity was outweighed only by the weight of the Magikarps he carried.
Exactly. But I always wondered, okay, it would be a little bit cooler if you go through, like, maybe 5 Magikarps and then make the last one be a Gyarados, just for, like, the heck of it. But no! Magikarp, Magikarp, Magikarp. Oh, we can't have another Magikarp, Magikarp. Oh, great. He has another Magikarp. Brrr. Oh, wow. I'm ranting too much. Apparently, this is going to be the thing where I rant about every little random thing I can think about. I just think Magikarps are kind of a waste of time for trainers. I mean, yeah, if they get a Gyarados, it's awesome, but until then, it's just... they get very little experience, and I don't know why Game Freak has always done that, Nintendo, whoever you want to blame for that, but I guess it's just to keep one recurring theme through everything. At least that's what I would guess about it. Honestly, well, Shocker might actually level up for fighting 5.5 Magikarps. 5.5. Well, yeah. I guess that could be explained since Koopa killed the first one and Shocker killed the other 5, just with Koopa getting some experience for that one. But what I really don't understand is, I don't know if this trainer has it, but one trainer has a Magikarp on like level 20 and it's still a Magikarp. Why wouldn't you evolve into a Gyarados when it reached that level? Why? It's such a better Pokemon than a Magikarp. Why? Of course, then again, I did see a YouTube video once of a team being completely destroyed by a Magikarp, but that was interesting. Okay, so Shocker can learn Bite, and I think I'm going to get rid of Leer for Bite.
Yeah, Leer is sort of the most sexually harassive moves in Pokemon except for Attract. Ooh, take a look at you, baby! Lowers their defense because they vomit!
Actually makes them flinch.
Vomit!
I don't think Bite can lower defense.
Leer!
Leer lowers defense.
Because it makes the other Pokemon vomit!
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that was a Magikarp trainer. But yeah, there are 4 lovely fishermen down here who we all just want to kick their butts because they all are probably going to have Goldines and Magikarps. Well, level 17 Goldeen isn't too bad, and actually that's pretty much the strongest Pokemon that I've seen these trainers have, because... No, actually, stupid cars! No, not really. Wow, now I'm yelling at random cars! My mind must be going cluster crazy. Cluster crazy. Now I'm making up things. Wow. I am ranting a lot. Not important, anyway. Yeah, most of the fishermen here, Goldeen's, Magikarps. But you know what? Since they're on a higher level, your Pokemon can actually gain quite a few experience. So, just don't forget to actually... Yay, Koopa leveled up. To remember these. Koopa can learn Hidden Power? I didn't know that. Huh. Well, Hidden Power is a pretty nice normal move. It does a decent amount of damage, but... I guess they're just using it as a normal move now. I don't know if it was able to inflict a status condition or something. It might be able to, out of luck, but who knows. Either way, Koopa leveled up to 16, so now Buzzbee will go up front, since that's my lowest besides Bloodsuck. But Bloodsuck is no longer accessible. Alright, and that fisherman doesn't want to battle, so I think... Yeah, that'll just lead back to Eterna Forest, so yeah. Yay, it only took me 1.5 episodes to get out of the Eterna Forest and reach it to Eterna City.
The city of eternal love!
Yeah, eternal love. Or just a town obsessed with history, I think, actually.
Eternal love-making!
And eternal love-making.
The smell could be smelled for miles.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so...
Ghastlies licked ungodly parts of humans!
But there's no Ghastlies in here!
It doesn't matter. They go invisible, you would never see them!
Either way, if you talk to this trainer in the Pokemon Center, they'll give you the friendship checker. And what that does is...
It accesses Facebook!
No, it doesn't access Facebook. But that'd be interesting if it actually accessed Facebook through a video game. Oh, anyway, well, first things first, let's get rid of Bloodsuck and put him in the Fallen box. Goodbye, lovely Bloodsuck. You sucked many victims, but yeah. And replace Bloodsuck with,
Dicksuck!
with Rosie.
The Riveter!
The Badoo.
The Badoo Riveter!
Yes.
She'll beat the Nazis!
Wow. And anyways, now we have access to a grass poison Pokemon, and this Pokemon actually levels up. Well, every time it levels up, it's checked its friendship modifier, and if its friendship is high enough, which is another invisible aspect, then it will actually evolve. So I'm going to give the Sooth Bell to Rosie, and also put Rosie at the front of my team because, yeah, level 10 and everything. Either way, so there's a few things you can do in Eterna City. You'll get the friendship checker from her, which you can check how much your Pokemon actually love you. If you check the bottom of the application on your Potech, then you'll actually see how much they like you and stuff like that. But, alright. There's another person in one of the condominiums. I think it might actually be this one down here, if you can actually get into it, which you can't. Somewhere in here is the Name Raider. I don't remember where. I'm going to explore around a little bit. No one in that house, so clearly that isn't the right house. Either way, it's somewhere. But once I actually find it, No, I'm gonna cut until I actually find it, so I'll be right back. I think this is the bike shop. Thud! Hey! Oh, wow, Barry. Hi. Hey, China! You came to see the Pokemon statue, right? I'll take you there. Alright, so if you go a little bit further, you will be taken by Barry, or whoever your rival's name, to the statue over here.
Look,
what
a statue! Beautifully carved by naked nuns.
It's
10,000 years ago.
So, this is Eterna's Pokemon statue.
Yeah.
Shaping our world, all time and space in an intertwining spiral.
What?
Revered in Sinnoh are the Pokemon of time and space.
What?
Sinnoh's myth, its truth needs investigation.
What?
Pardon me, stand aside.
Was he high?
No, that was Cyrus, and that's the
Cyrus
second time we've seen him.
Totally fucking high.
Oh, hey! When we smacked together, a brilliant flash of inspiration came to me. An easy way to become a great trainer. Yeah, that. Alright, listen close. Make certain all your attacks hit. Avoid enemy attacks for sure.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
You do that, you'd never lose. You'd be the invincible trainer. Anyway, go check out the Pokemon statue. See you around. Wow, Barry, that was such awesome advice.
Your beautiful blonde hair flows in the wind.
Either way, there was a description on this plate of the statue, but it was rubbed off, and you won't actually find out what it means till much later. But either way, if you explore around a little bit, I wish I knew where the Name Raider was. Herbal medicine place, I guess? But yeah, somewhere in here, when I find it, I'll actually show the place, is where the... Ah, another person! Oh, that device you have. Is it a Pokedex? Wow, it brings back some memories. Pardon me, but what's your name? Oh, hello, China. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity.
And tormenting Tommy Pickles.
Tommy Pickles?
Yeah.
When did we suddenly get into Rugrats here?
Ooh, wait, Cynthia.
Yes.
Cynthia! She's gained sentience and escaped from Angelica!
Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokemon, which we just saw. Have you seen it already? Yes. According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like that while you're traveling with your Pokedex. Oh, I know, try using this, should be helpful. And we actually get the first...
There.
Yes.
Combos are there.
Thank you. And I actually found the first HM in the game, which is Cut, which can't... Well, no, second HM, because we did already get Rock Smash, but we need to beat the Eterna City Gym Leader, Gardenia, in order to use that.
Cut allows you to get in front of people in long lines.
Oh, there's one last thing. Please give my regards to Professor Rowan. Okay, so she knows the professor, but clearly everyone knows the professor. And
the professor has had many lovers.
I wonder if Cynthia ever... Why am I asking myself if Cynthia and Rowan... Anyway, the condominium is down here, which I entirely forgot about.
Hello.
In here, this guy right here, I believe, is a Name Raider. No, he's the superintendent. This guy's a Name Raider. Yes. If you ever want to change any of your Pokemon's nickname, just go to this guy and you can change it. There's also a kid in here who... if you have a Buizel, you can actually trade it for a Chatot, and Chatots are actually kind of rare. I mean, you can find them in Platinum in the morning on some routes, and I'll point it out when you can, but this is the easiest way to get a Chatot. And Buizel's actually very common. Alright, so next stop is if we go right next to the, Pokemon Center. We can go in here, and this is known as the Underground Man's, store. This guy pretty much gives you an Explorer kit, which allows you, which I'm not going to show too much, but if you go underground, you can find chars, Pokemon fossils, and stuff like that, and it's also the only way to get another Pokemon called Spiritomb. I'm not going to take... Yeah, I'll take the challenge, but I'm not actually going to do it. This guy's going to give you challenges like tutorials on how to do underground stuff, but I might eventually go there because I will want a Pokemon fossil, and getting something like that would be really helpful. Alright, there's really not too much more to do. Down here is where the bicycle shop is, and as you see, there's not really anybody here. But the manager has gone off to the Team Galactic building, and apparently Team Galactic has a set here. Well, a building, probably somewhat of a headquarters, which is why I explained some of the grunts around. But here it is! But guess what? We can't get in there because we need Cut to get in there. So, yeah.
The line is too long.
Yes, the only way to get into the building is to actually cut people. Well, actually bushes in this case, but...
Oh, the humanity!
So, once again, I'm going to do some off-camera leveling up and hope to God that nobody actually, like, dies while I'm doing it, which so far, every time I've said that, somebody has died. So let's hope that doesn't happen. So, until the next episode on Pokemon Platinum, we will face the next gym leader and take on the Grass Gym. So, until then, this is Legendary China, signing off.